We're at Stapleford, which is Echo Golf Sierra Golf. And yes, I am happy to be doing a little ORBX tour this morning. Legacy 2039, good morning. And yeah, as soon as I triple cross verify is that actually you? It is. Well, sir, thank you for being here. I'm going to do a little command here. ORBX _JV is now a VIP. He's a VIP because he is the man of ORBX. So thank you. Thank you very much for thank you for coming into X-Plane. Seriously, I really do appreciate it. We're going to be doing a tour. The route today, I believe that link right there will work. Yes, that's the route there. We're going to be taking a tour over East England, and I'm happy to be here. Danish Humor, hello. Hulkmania, yep, they're doing some amazing things. Good to see you, Hulkmania. I've been enjoying your streams as well. We're also again streaming under the X-Plane. We got a subscribe. We got Destrunio gifting a sub to Mr. John Venema from ORBX. Thank you, Destrunio, for gifting the sub. I do appreciate it.
We got a subscribe.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm super happy. Thank you. I am in the Navajo Chieftain today, so this isn't the regular Navajo. This is actually the Chieftain. And we're going to go ahead and remove the static elements, and we'll go on inside and get going here. Thanks for the host yesterday. Almost fell out of my seat once again. No, I appreciate you keeping a nice stream going. I appreciate the family-friendly environment. And there's the X-Plane 11 emote. You betcha. All right, bear with me as I refamiliarize myself with the Chieftain here, because this one, it's very similar to the Navajo, but not completely. So let's turn on the master switch. Let's get the avionics getting to boot up. You don't like the G500? Very heavy on resources. Right now I'm getting 38 frames and I'm streaming. So that's on the same PC. So I'm pretty happy that I'm getting 38 frames at this fine airport. We're also going to make sure that our mixture works. Prop is functional. Get rid of the yoke for the time being. That looks good. Come up here to the top and we'll go anti-collision light on. Would you say the position light is equivalent to the beacon? I'm thinking so. Some seatbelt signs. We got fuel pumps coming on. We'll turn up some lighting. We got another subscribe. We got Gary Fly 82.
We got a subscribe.
Subbing up. Thank you, Gary Fly.
We got a subscribe.
Magneto's coming on. Fuel. I will let FS Economy handle the. No, he won't.
We got a subscribe.
We'll refuel it.
We got a subscribe.
Gary Fly 82. Where are you from, my friend? Please tell us your story and the highlight of your weekend. We need to know the highlight details. All right, there's enough fuel. Asmarts, hello. Nurgle, hello. Again, I'm streaming under the X-Plane 11 category. I'm trying to represent the Laminar platform. So spread the word, guys. Let people know we're taking a look at ORBX, TrueEarth, and the new airport, Stapleford EGSG. Call Snack Insurance, exactly. Uh-oh, you crashed the Centurion? Yes, we also are on FS Cloud. You're from the States, just watch your YouTube videos on TrueEarth. I had to buy it. Oh, Gary Fly, thank you. Thank you for watching the YouTube channel and the TrueEarth awesomeness. I'm glad that you were able to make the purchase there. All right, let's see if we can get this going here. Oh, wait, let's check one other thing here. Make sure that our tanks, we got the Board, inboard, and off. That looks good. Craig's from Poland. Greetings. Hello. Okay, there's the left engine starting. I do have parking brake on. Yes, I do. Okay. There's the left one coming up. And let's bring back. There we go. That's settling down. Svero's trying to join in the Baron or maybe the 340. I have not so much twins, which can go 200. And I think we're going to keep the Chieftain on the slower side of things. So, yeah, we'll try to keep it in the maybe the 140 or 150 range if we can, potentially here. I do need to turn on some avionics, so there is the, and also I need to turn on the alternators. Yeah, that looks good. I'm refamiliarizing myself with this aircraft. It looks pretty good. There's the avionics G500 booting up. Thank you, Robbie. Chieftain is a big airplane. Attracts, yeah, it is a big airplane. It carries quite a few people on FS economy. I'm going to hit enter here, and I'm also going to put in set transponder 7000.
Transponder is off.
Set transponder on.
Transponder is on.
Set transponder 7000.
Transponder set to 7001.
Set transponder 7000.
Transponder set to 7000.
Okay, we'll squawk altitude. P. Clax, how you doing? Anyone see me at the field? I saw Scotty Adair at the field earlier. I'm over in the grass. I'm not showing Scotty anymore, but maybe I need to reconnect to the cloud. Before we take off, I am going to do a little run around the airport, and then we'll go. So bear with me as I get started here. I'm not going to run the 530 hardware panel at the moment. Let's take a quick look around. So you got some beautiful trees. I hope I have everything installed correctly. Oh, there's Sphero. Sfero's in a JetBlue aircraft, so I need to change him. So let's do that now. So we can look at the beautiful cars here modeled and also the hangars. And let's go to FS Cloud. We'll go to the wheel. We'll go to advanced. And I'm going to change Sphero. Sphero is loaded in as a Baron. Is there a Baron in the Bluebell CSLs? That is the question. You are a twin, though, so I could just make you a Beach. Yeah, I'm just going to make you a King Air for now. That'll repopulate you. Anders Norway, good morning. Take the C421 too. Is the C421 in the Bluebell pack? Okay, I can do that. Advanced tab. You guys can't see this because I'm doing it on the game capture. Sphero. Let's go find the 421. Golden Eagle. There we go. Okay, hopefully you repopulate as the Golden Eagle. All right, over here we got some beautiful modeling here. You can see this is M.W helicopters. I like the cars. I like the trees. We got a little bit of. I can change the sunlight here a little bit. I love the no parking. Keep clear. That's really cool. Yeah, we have a 404. We have a 404, but there's Sphero. Nice. But yeah, we don't have a 421. Is there a 421 for P3D? Really nicely modeled. These are high definition cows. I'm hungry now. I'm hungry. I want some filet mignon going on. That's a good looking cow. Over here we got the fence perimeter, which looks really cool. We got a subscribe.
We got a subscribe.
Now I am complimenting.
I don't know what
We
this
got
thing
a
does.
subscribe.
We got a subscribe. Doo-doo, Alex, thank you for the subscribe. I do appreciate it very much. Thank you for the 4 months in a row. We got stacks of hay going on over here.
We got a subscribe.
Looks like we've got a runway there. And how we're going to start getting into the goodness here. The amazing thing about... Gosh, look at that. That countryside. It's going to do two things. It's going to transform the X-Plane world for all of us. And secondly, it's going to save us a ton of disk space over time. We won't have to be burning the high zoom level ortho photos anymore. We'll be able to just incorporate the ORBX TrueEarth into our lives and the airports and save disk space, but yet still not sacrifice the quality of the visuals. Okay, I'm really digging the static aircraft there. We got a lot here parked on the ramp. I like those trees there too. That's looking very high def. Congratulations, John and the ORBX team. I don't know if you want to point out anyone particular that did this airport. I don't know the gentleman or ladies or team that's involved in this particular airport, but it looks fantastic. We've got the bar and clubhouse. There's Stapleford reception. Yeah, that looks really good. Were some of those hay bales floating? That might be related to my runway follow contours. Over here, again, some nice GA aircraft here. Yeah, it's replacement of ortho, Gary Fly. Now if ORBX will do... Yeah, well, Gary, the good news is that they're going to do the Pacific Northwest here. They've announced the Pacific Northwest, which will include both Washington and Oregon for TrueEarth. So that's going to be a fantastic value add. What's this guy got going on? Is that some oil? Oh, that's really cool. Get your oil. Emergency services rendezvous point. No authorized people. I'd like to visit this field in the real world someday. Jarlson, hello. Clarets 66, how are you doing? More hangars. The Stapleford maintenance hangar. Got recycle bin. Got the guy cleaning up the fuel. Agent B7. This is not a very large. This airport is not very much disk space, which is nice. And the TrueEarth is nothing compared to my ortho, so it's very welcome. Windsock is. Wow, looks great. I want to live there. I want to live right there. Yeah, the Pacific Northwest ORBX TrueEarth is going to complement the Pilot Edge network very well. We got more cows. What's this little thing here, do you think? Is that like a turret? What is that? It's probably really there in the real world. Again, I wouldn't mind to live here as well. Give me some high-speed internet. Let me stream the field. We got a water tank over here. I'm thinking that if I change, there's Sphere over there. I'm thinking that if I change the runway follow contours, that we may not have the floating bells. But how much were they floating? Just not too much, actually. It's actually just shadows, isn't it? Or was there a floating? Does it just look like they're floating because of the shadows? No, it's not a contour thing. I like it. Yeah, you can join, Robbie. Yeah, I'm on FS Cloud. It's a duck blind. What's a duck blind? Excuse my ignorance. I don't know what a duck blind is. PC Clacks, I can see you now, sir. Can you see us? I do need to change your CSL though, because it's showing you up. What kind? Let's take a look at what Scotty Adair's also here. All right, let me change the settings. Let's go to advanced. It's where you hide to shoot ducks. Oh, so okay. That makes sense. I'm not much of a hunter. Let me change P-Clax to a different CSL. He's in a Mooney Bravo. A Mooney Acclaim. So, again, I don't know what to make him. Maybe I'll make him a 421 as well. Well, no, well, yeah, that's fine for now. Again, I need to expand my CSL library on FS Cloud. So P-Clax is going to show up. Now let's go down and shoot, change Scotty Adair. So there's Scotty Adair. One day I'll be able to right-click on Scotty. Okay, he's in a Bonanza. So I'll make him let's see. I'll make him a Skyhawk for right now. Okay, all right. I do have a little bit of cloud cover here. I'm tempted to go Kavik just because I want to do a little bit of the TrueEarth reconnaissance. So maybe I will do that. So let's do flight configuration, change the weather. It's interesting. It does say Kavik, but yet I have clouds. Interesting. Let's go VFR. A little bit of clouds, I guess, can't hurt. All right, my plane's rolling. All right, as far as where we're going today, we're going to go due east. Well, maybe just a tad southeast over to the south end on the sea. So if you kind of want to just stay with me in the pattern, that would be great. P-Clax doesn't see any of us, so he's having the same problem with that I had. Yet, did you happen to follow the instructions with regard to relocating that text file for your CSLs? Will Rising's never seen a duck blind made of concrete. I haven't either. I'm not sure which runway to go onto either. Some carry TOW launchers. Wow. Modern British ducks are mostly 8s. There you go. All right, maybe we'll take off from this grass runway. So anyone that's joining, want to come over here to runway 10. Yeah, FS Cloud does some strange things, Gavman, for me as well. FS Cloud disables my ability to, for example, type in GAV and hit the tab key. Normally in my chat program here, that will autocomplete your name if I type GAV and then tab, but FS Cloud overwrites the tab functionality. It's bizarre. I was wondering what was happening to my PC when I thought it was the chat program itself, but so yeah. Oh, look at that. We could go over to the other runway. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna go down to the other runway. It's looks a little bit more friendly. So I'm just gonna taxi down this runway, which will give us a chance to look at the airport a little closer. The pit on your joystick now pauses my sim. It's in free. Yeah, hopefully we can over time they'll adjust things. Yeah, there's a text file. No, there's no instructions on Discord. It's I think it's in the I think it actually tells you during the installation what to do with regard to the CSLs. But it's probably a good video on how to install the cloud would be very welcome. Yes, oh yeah, PE is number one with regard to multiplayer. CSLs, functionality, ease of use, and just the beautiful ATC that you get. There's an emote. There's a reason there's an emote for that. There's a how-to file in the forums. Pilatus 255. Okay, cool. You're assuming there is a good way to install. Yes, B2. That could be another problem too. Is if a different elevation level, and again, not to be too much of a PE cheerleader, although I always will be. The PE does ground clamping for all sims. So regardless of your simulator platform and regardless of your elevation data, your airport, whatever. There's ground clamping for Pilot Edge, which is really handy. You found the allplanes.txt file. Ah, perfect. So it's the new allplanes.txt file that your system created, right? All right, anyone that's joining want to come down here to runway 27. 27 left. I'll just line up here. That'll give me a chance to have a little sip of the Joe. Yep, there's the emote. Yeah, a lot fewer clients, yeah. No clue about FS Cloud, but PEs, yeah, definitely, yeah. Yep. In fact, we've put many people on the path for upgrading their simulation experience. More than a few, we've said, hey, sign on to Pilot Edge. We'll sponsor your first 6 weeks, and then if you pass all the CAT ratings live on stream, we'll pay for another month. And then, Cirrus Max sponsored Brad M, and he's now on Pilot Edge, which is just wonderful. All right, there's Sphero. I thought I saw Scotty coming in. Yeah, there's Scotty. All right, you gentlemen ready for a takeoff? And then we're going to fly south, mostly east, but a little bit south. Agent B7. Yeah, well, FS Cloud is bringing Sphero and Scotty and P-Clax all together here today to join me on the flight. But yeah, it wasn't easy to get it going, I'll be honest. All right, I need to turn on some lights. Landing lights on. And we'll do pitot heat, even though there's not a lot of visible moisture. Fuel pumps can be on for takeoff. We'll do flaps. One flap for takeoff. Trim is set. I think we're good to go. Won't be using the GPS too much. Maybe a direct to here and there, but there is a time problem with Europe with regard to that PE. Yep, I understand that. If more and more people get on PE, though, expansion is not out of the realm of possibility. JoinFS is definitely cleaner, but it's very difficult to have 8 or 10 or 12 people because it loads in the actual AI model from your actual plane in your sim. So it can be a frame hit if you only have 2 or 3 people, or maybe 4. It's pretty cool, especially because their hub style network and their peer-to-peer style network. I like it. All right, let's go full prop. Release parking brake. I'm going to hold the brakes here for just a moment here. Spool up. We can have a little bit of sound. You ask Keith for UKPE every week. Yeah. I would enjoy it. I would also enjoy the East Coast of the US as well. I think I am going to do a couple patterns around the field, though. There's Sphero taking off. I'm going to stay in. I'm just going to do a couple quick patterns. Yeah, the Bears lost. What was it, by 1? And they were weren't they the favorite, I think? I'm trying to figure out why I can't go Kavik on my weather here. How this probably does represent. Yeah, the other wagers are live, by the way. For anyone that wants to get in on the NFL action. What a beautiful airport. Cars are driving on the right side of the road. The correct side of the road, I should say. Oh, one more pass. Being a little aggressive with my turn here. Is a plugin causing? Oh, not sure. We got still further with the subscribe. Still further with the subscribe. There it is. Wow. It could be a.
Gotta subscribe.
It could be a plugin. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's my Well, yeah, let me adjust something. All right, I'm going to make a turn. We're going to head down to Southend on Sea. So if you want to join me, I'll keep the speed back here. Right now I'm at 110. I'll improve that just a little bit here. And I'm going to make a turn out to the southeast. Thank you, Still Further, for the subscribe. Thank you. Where are you from, Still Further? Ah, London. Perfect. Perfect. So you know where Southend on Sea is. Isn't Sealand off the coast, or am I thinking of a different place? Alright, I'm going to engage the autopilot. If it'll let me. No, it's not coming on. Oop. Let's trim it up here. For some reason my A button's not working in the Chieftain. Let's trim it up. And then we can go. We'll do altitude hold. And a reset. Set altitude 1,500. Set altitude 1,500. Set altitude 2,000.
Altitude 2,000 feet.
And then let's go vertical speed. Heading mode. And we'll do vertical speed going up. There it is. There's. Huh. Vertical speed's not too happy. Pitch up. Is the G500 good? Well, it shows speed and it shows altitude, so I'm going to correct this just a little bit here. Let's go heading mode. VS. Yeah, +5. And then we're going to change our heading slightly here just to bring it back a little bit more this way. There we go. Look at this. Look at this city. What is this city? This is Brentwood. Look at Brentwood. Ah. Wow. All right, let's pitch down now a little bit. Yeah. Look at Brentwood. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'm not quite sure why the autopilot window's not coming up right now, but that could be an 11.3 beta thing. And I'm going to speed up just a little bit. I'm going 95 right now. Golf course. Golf course. B2 got it. All right, now we're going to also test the. I'm going to see if I can get rid of the active sky. Also, we'll get rid of. We got a subscribe. Real Weather Connector. SkyMax Pro.
We got a subscribe.
How is the X-Plane 11 category working?
We got a subscribe.
Sim Dude, 20 months in a row. Thank you for the subscribe. Bear with me, guys, on the cloud. Just going to quickly just do a Kavik. How is the X-Plane category going, John? Sim Dude, thank you for the 20 months. Yeah, we definitely don't have as many people jumping in to the streams, but I just feel like when you're playing X-Plane 11, you should be showing the X-Plane 11 category. I don't know. People are finding us though, so we're having a good time. And yeah, I mean, here is the behind the scenes situation that's going on. There is a petition that's being worked on. Brad M is kind of spearheading that effort. This petition will get people to sign where we're trying to create a generic category of flight simulation, and then all flying simulations would be welcome under that category. And that consolidation will bring us closer together because, you know, it's kind of a niche. It's a niche hobby, niche market. We're a neat little, nice little community, and we need to, you know, that generic category I think would be very, very welcome. So I, for one, will be signing the petition and supporting the single category for all flight sims. Do you need to be an affiliate to be GSA? Yeah, because there's standards for the affiliate, so that would be the bare minimum. But not necessarily, because some people choose not to monetize their Twitch platform. So the Global Sim Alliance really looks for good audio, good webcam, friendly with their audience, interactive with their audience. You can rock P3D or FSX or DCS or X-Plane 11. But more importantly, the GSA has kind of shifted a little bit in that we want people that visit other people's streams, right? So people that come into and visit different members of the GSA, and they get to know the team, right? Because after all, that's what it is it's a team of, and hopefully we make some friendships. Oh man, I love that Earth. Look at that TrueEarth. All right, we got Scotty Adair there behind. That TrueEarth there's Sphero down there. This looks absolutely amazing. I think that's all who joined. All right, we're coming up to South End on the Sea. What I'll do is I'll probably go out to the coast and then turn north. MBBR423. I have not tried the SSG 74. Agent B7, there's no shame. Of course not. Absolutely not. I'm flying in South England with real weather. It's nothing but clouds. Yeah. I turned it off just because, like I say, we're doing recon for TrueEarth. I know it's not accurately depicting the weather near. Is this Hadley? I think this is Hadley. But I love the fact that the roads. Roads look great. I did have to rename my airport though, so if any of you guys, I don't know if you'll run into the same scenario, but when you download an aircraft from ORBX, It's labeled, the directory is called ORBX underscore and then the airport ICAO code underscore A. I had to put the A in front of the airport code because if I didn't, then the ORBX TrueEarth mesh was on top of the airport, or it didn't show any of the objects whatsoever until I renamed it ORBX underscore A underscore EGSG. Now I could be doing something wrong, but that's how I was able to get the ability to view the objects. So just a little heads up if you run into a scenario where you have TrueEarth and that any ORBX airport, and it's just showing, it's not showing the airport objects, buildings, etc. Then you may want to look at renaming the directory. But then the problem I ran into with renaming the directory was, and again, this may be on me, but all of a sudden FTX Central would not recognize that I had the airport installed. And the advantage to having the airport installed or showing up as installed on FTX Central is that you can be informed of updates. So I probably should submit a ticket explaining my situation. I have been dabbling with custom scenery files for a long time now, so I kind of knew the band-aid to get it working for me. So yeah. This is so amazing. The color correction, the contrast. Do I need to slow down for you guys a little bit? I'll bring it back here. I'm going to bring it back to 140, give or take. Alright, we're going to turn north. Is there a big difference between the 320 and the 319? Yeah, there's a big difference in flight model. 320 has more systems, more behind the scenes going on. The 319, I prefer the fly-by-wire modeling of the 319. The 319 is a little bit more friendly with regard to detents, thrust detents. But then again, I'm not an Airbus expert. I like both. I do really. I flew the 319 yesterday, and it was GG. GG. All right, we're turning north, guys, on the cloud. There's Scotty. Sparrows. Anyone else with us? P-Clax was back there trying to work on his CSLs. I'm going to bring back my propeller, my prop just a little bit there. And normally windmills, these things up here, are frame wreckers for me. But I'm getting 45 frames right now looking at those windmills. So you want some documentation changes there, Will Rising? Yeah. Don't change the name, just manually edit the INI file. Stealth Bobber, the way that I do things is whenever I add something to my scenery file, or whenever I take whenever I add something, as we all know, it throws it to the top. If you're not using X Organizer or if you're not manually editing your INI. But I've gotten into the habit, and it works for me. I delete the scenery INI file every time I add something to this custom scenery folder. The reason I do that is I have alphabetized everything in the way that I want it, so everything is layered correctly. If you delete the scenery INI file, it recreates it alphabetically every time, and it works for me. I don't know if there's anyone else here in the chat that keeps their scenery INI file alphabetized, but I don't like the automation where it throws whatever I've installed up to the top, regardless of the naming convention. Torbinator. Yeah, Bill Forelli, it's worked great for me. I'm just because we all know that, okay, airport's on top, then you can have your libraries, and then you have your ortho, and then your mesh. That's very important layers right there. And then, of course, I also rename my global airports directory as well, so it's not bleeding through. Say, for example, the other day when I flew out of Providence, Rhode Island, the new PVD there in Rhode Island, I had to rename my global airports because my global airport was bleeding through. So, good to see you, Turbinator. Trashing the INI after every scenery MD works for you also, Torb. Yeah. In fact, I may have learned that tip from you, Torb, to be honest. Yeah, Kalux has every airport in his folder named A something. A lot of people do that. Yeah. X Organizer is very handy, but I use X Organizer mostly for keeping track of my ortho. But if I have TrueEarth, I don't need to keep track of as much of my ortho. Does ORBX cover the world? Okay, well, I'll give you a little bit of insight to the roadmap that John Venema shared with us on the ORBX stream with Durka and Amy. They're going to do ORBX, I think it's just called ORBX Global? Yeah, ORBX Global. And it's going to be, yeah, the whole world's going to have a mesh layer. That's in development right now, and I'm super excited about that. So you will be able to have ORBX, kind of like we have ORBX Global for P3D. You're going to have that for X-Plane. Turbinator puts an A in front of all your airports and an L in front of your libraries. I like that. I did too. Yeah. There's P-Clocks over there. There you go. Success. Very nice. I just don't want to have to touch the INI file and massage it every time. I just want it to be alphabetized. But Stealth Bobber, I think, that is saying that he edits his INI file, and that's totally fine. Whatever works for people out there. Yeah, it's ground textures. Yeah, just like ORBX Global for P3D. Yep. Yeah, ground textures. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, mesh would be something. It would be the TrueEarth stuff, right? Oh man, look at that. This is the city of West Mercy. That was West Mercy right back there. All right, I'm going to turn a little bit more to the north. Yeah, I think we're going to head to direct to Harwich. I think I want to go to Harwich. Actually, I'll take it back. Maybe we'll head over to Clacton on Sea. Yeah, I'm gonna go due east here. I'm gonna head to Clacton on Sea because I haven't seen that yet. X Organizer, indeed a perfect solution. Used it for Europe, Asia, and USA. Yeah. The other thing about X Organizer is that you can disable plugins each time you start X-Plane. You can use X Organizer to start X-Plane, and if you want to experiment with certain plugins, disabled or enabled. Yeah. This is Brightling Sea. I don't know if I'm saying these correctly, but you're flying to CLN instead of EGS. I don't know the airport code, but I'm just headed to on the coast. It's called Clacton. Is there an airport there? It's just that city right up above there, right ahead. Looks wonderful down there. Wow. Yeah, I'm not following the flight plan very well. I made a slight change there. My altitude is 1,200. Or sorry, 1,000. Set altimeter 2909 or 2.
Altimeter 2909 or 2.
Yeah, 1,400. I could actually go a little bit lower, but now I'm going 160. There is a field down there. It looks like a grass field. There are a lot of grass fields in the UK, aren't there? So is that a soccer field or is that a football field? Alright, now I'm just going to follow the coast, Pharaoh. So it looks nice from 1,000. It really does. There's a train. A train in motion. It is beautiful, Al. Yep, I could not say it better. It's almost majestic. Football, not hand egg. Oh, there we got 4 in tow. I'll slow down a little bit more here so you guys can catch up. I'm going to go to 120. It'd be nice to see some formation flying, so I'm just going to, like I said, I'm going to follow the coast up here for a little while, making a small deviation from the plan. But you can do that when you're VFR, right? Looks. All right, turn up, just a little bit here. Cross over Frenton-on-Sea and Walton-on-the-Naze. Whoa, that's a name. Walton-on-the-Naze. Yeah, Pacific Northwest being developed. Yep, super excited about that. Now, if I had any sort of influence on the roadmap, I would say please do Utah in the somewhat foreseeable future, because Utah has an advantage. It's got the 10,000-foot mountains in the north, the beautiful ski resorts, the beautiful camping, fishing, the lakes. But then you go down to the and it's got mountains through central Utah as well. But then you go down into the southern Utah, and you know this, Monument Valley from ORBX is a southern Utah scenery package. But that whole desert red rock terrain with Lake Mead and that all in the south. So it's got a lot of contrast, the state of Utah, but I'm very biased because I live in Utah. They will sell only one copy. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. We want TrueEarth for the entire world, and I don't know if I know that they're working on TrueEarth Great Britain North, Pacific Northwest. I've heard Netherlands and Ireland. I don't know. I'm excited. Look at that. We've come a long way, baby. Alright, we're going to fly over Harwich now, so I'm going to change my heading just a little bit here to head toward Harwich. The water mask here is looking really good also. Just a little bit more inland here. Now I'm going back up to 155. Scotty's catching up. Again, I'll bring it back. Norway would be great, yeah. Yep, I do have ortho in Norway right now, and I love the ortho in Norway. But I would love a TrueEarth Norway, yeah. I believe they already did Wales, right? Or they did Cardiff, right? And I think because I've flown into Wales with the TrueEarth, yeah. Okay, a little more to the shoreline now. Oh, there's ORBX John chiming in. Yes, we want to do most of the USA. Yep. And then, you know, further on down the line, some Caribbean. Can you imagine the Swiss Alps and the Italian Alps and the Austrian Alps in TrueEarth form? Oh, what's that down there? What is that down there? I would guess that's a think tank. Lighthouse right there, perfectly spotted, perfectly placed. Yeah, it looks amazing. ORBX JV says West Coast USA after Washington and Oregon. So that means Pilot Edge. That means Pilot Edge, California. Oop, I'm slowing down. Pitching up. Watch your speed. Don't get carried away. Check our fuel. Waterwave, yeah, for sure. Join us anytime. I'm not landing anywhere in particular until I get to. I think we're gonna land at. Norwich, I think. And here's the route. Yeah, that's the route right there that we're somewhat following. And then the idea is that we'll land at Norwich, EGSH. Yeah. Some are following more than others. Exactly. Scotty's out on the coast. What airfield are we close to? Ipswich, just due east of Ipswich. But although I don't know if there's any small fields out here, I could go to. Let's go in here and go outer ring. Nearest airport, EGSQ, which is 16 miles to the south of us, and then. Actually, I take it back. EGST. Which one's north of us? So maybe EGUW? It's west, 16. Yeah, so EGSQ, EGST, EGSO, EGUW. Hello, Captain Dylan. Welcome, welcome. Good crowd for a Monday morning. Still learning the PC-12, so might be a bit rough on my end. I really like that PC-12 for sure. So if I go to Flight Sim Expo, John, what cocktail am I buying you? What's your you want a beer, a wine, or a whiskey, or what is your preference? Because I'm going to buy you a drink if I go. I'm not 100% sure. I'm like 84%. Okay, Jack Daniels. Would you like that on the rocks, sir? Because I can give you very beautiful rocks for your JD. I like JD. I like Gentleman Jack JD as well. Puff MTD with the subscribe. Puff MTD with the subscribe 7 months in a row. Thank you, sir.
We got a subscribe.
We do have a subscribe. There's an airport. It's a grass runway. Lots of grass runways. What's that about? Why did they not pave these fields? I mean, don't get me wrong. Grass fields can be fun, but I don't know what airfield that is, to be honest, because my nearest airports are not. It's not showing here. Yeah, although this isn't really categorizing. Okay, here's my nearest intersection. I'm 7. Well, I'm going away from it, but from Lapra, my nearest. If we look at the map up here, EG48 is coming up. If you see that, EG48, and if I change the range, so EG48, and then EGSK next to it. And that last one was not even labeled. Yeah. And then EGYC up ahead. Grass is cheap. Yeah, grass is cheaper, but don't you limit your aircraft? Because some aircraft won't land on grass, but it is cheaper to maintain, that's for sure. UK does not have state-funded airports. Really? So there's no like federal funding for airport development, huh? I didn't know that. Grass is easier to repair. Yeah, left over from World War II, that could be influence, yeah. X-Plane's map. Well, X-Plane's map is essentially the best way to do this, isn't it? Look at that. So we get... Yeah, we're flying up the coast. EGSM, EGSD, a major airport up here, EGSH. Yeah, that's perfect. What are the circles? That guy could totally write messages in his property. Wow. All right, this is the city of Saxmundham. Is that how you say it? Saxmundham? In the U.S., most of the private fields are grass, dirt, gravel too. Yeah, but I just don't see nearly as many. But then again, I don't live in a green state. I live in a desert state, so. Now I'm back up to 149. Yeah, you can fly right with me, Water wave, absolutely. Don't hit me though. Yeah, that's the exactly. B2 has hit the nail on the head. Number one rule. Fun. He's a very wise man, Tiki. Yes, he is. Not only is he wise, but he's funny. Normally the funny guys are not as wise as the non-funny guys, but he's got that secret combination. He probably can dance also. You're a lot closer. I can see your plane now rather than just your label. I can make out your plane a little bit. And I can even see P-Clax's plane. By the way, P-Clax, if you want to do something bold and fun and you have money in FS Economy, can you please buy Kilo Papa Alpha Echo and then hold it for me until I'm out of debt? Or maybe we should get Tarb 56 and you and maybe others to go in and spend the 10 million on KPAE. I want KPAE so bad, but we cannot afford it right now. And I shouldn't be talking about it on stream because then there'll be a bidding war. Oops. You tried to do formation to join on FS Cloud Venture, but he was going too slow. Yeah, this is I'm actually going 140 now. I'll slow down just a tad more. You prefer to be smart than wise? Boy, I'd take wise over smart any day. Talk later? Sure. Yeah. Yes, I will adapt for sure. Yeah, 10 million. Yeah, it's pain-filled, though, Will Rising. It not only is it... I shouldn't be talking it up so much. Not only is it it's a Dryzeki airport, it's going to be included in the ORBX TrueEarth Pacific Northwest. I mean, the surrounding area. Does ORBX make pain as well? I don't know. But it's a pallet edge airport, right? It's towered. It's where Boeing flies planes and builds planes out of. It's like, it's this beautiful plane airport, and it's 3 to 4 million less than Albuquerque. It's not a. I don't think it is. It a class? I don't think it's a class Charlie though. Yeah. A smart person easily gets out of the situations. A wise one does not get into. I like to get into situations. They teach us life experience. And sometimes the wise man can allow himself or herself to get into situations in order to learn. Yeah, Tarb's tapped out. Yeah, me too, man. You will be getting an influx of 2-point-something million here. In fact, I need a payment to you and P-Clax here in the next week or two. And you want to get into those situations? Sometimes when you're in the middle of those situations, though, Agent B7, you then suddenly realize, maybe I don't want to be in this situation. Oh, look at the trees down there. Can you believe they went out and individually measured every tree on the continent? And also enabled a growing algorithm so the trees would actually grow in reference to Mother Nature's laws. Just kidding, by the way. If you need, you can hold off on payments to make the other deal. Tarb 56, no. I think we need to pay you back, and I need to pay PCLAX back, and we need to get out of debt. We're on schedule to be out of debt in 3 or 4 months. So the snack race is certainly helping. What airport is that? That's finally a paved airport. That is EGSM. There you go, EGSM. Paved airport hype. It's a small runway. It's got a nice ramp though. Looks good. Aren't we like 20 million in debt? No, we're not. We're only I'll give you the exact figure. We have 2.7 million in the bank, and we owe PCLAX 4 million. And PCLAX, do I send the payment to ILFC or do I send it to you? Remind me. I may have already asked you that, but we're in debt 4 million for Idaho Falls, and then we're in debt 10.85 million to TARB. So there you go. That's only 14.8 million in debt. But Snack Air also generates about, well, our monthly income generation more than suffices our loan payments. ILFC is my business account. All right, so send it there. Okay, I will send it to ILFC. You did crash the Centurion today. Oh, yeah, that sucks. All right, making a heading change, boys. We're going on a heading of 330 for now. Is it possible for you to set my profits to 0? If so, you're welcome to do that. No, Tiki, I can't do that, but thank you very much. What you can do if you want to is that you can just transfer funds to Snack Air at any amount any amount you desire. And then make sure that you announce those on the Discord. Say, hey, I transferred X amount of dollars to Snack Air. TARB 56 also has made some substantial cash transfers over to Snack Air because we've rented the gates at how many of your airports, Tarb? We've rented the gates, and he's transferred over some of the majority of the ground crew fees, or not the fuel and the ground fees, I think. Yeah. She's already fixed? Okay, good. You're just trying to prevent a Helena incident, yeah. Yeah, I still can't believe that I put that video out on YouTube. You guys should go read the novel I got on a comment on that Helena video when I de-iced up over, and yeah. The novel comment that I got on that was extremely informative and very, very serious. If you're looking for some edumacation and or entertainment, go read the novel that was posted on that video. Okay, Tarb says 33 two-lot FBOs, and it is most of the ground crew fees. Yeah, so thank you, Tarb, for that. Like I said, I really would like to buy Painfield, but like I said, if we were out of debt, I would go into debt 10 million for Pain. But then again, I'm talking about it so much, someone else might go buy it right now. YouTube is very serious. Yes, Max. By the way, everyone launched the new emote. There's a brand new emote. First 5 people to launch that win. First person to launch it wins snacks. There's a brand new emote. There we go. There we go. Bill got it. Here, tell you what. I'll give the first 5 here. I think here. 333 to Bill 4LE. Add 333 to Dogo Doctor, and 333 to B2 underscore underscore underscore, and 333 to D Monies. 1, 2, 3, and one more, and 22 whiskey. D Monies 327, and add 333 to 22 whiskey. There you go. Sea Jagger, this is the Chieftain. It's the PA-31 Chieftain. Yeah. Are you Sea Jagger? Are you JagJet by chance? Because if you are, that's awesome. If I got you mixed up, it's awesome also. All right, where am I? Okay, we're gonna make a turn up here pretty soon. Okay, you're not JagJet. Okay. Do you have an approximate release date of the 737-700 Ultimate? No, I don't. I do not. That is unknown. I've really enjoyed beta testing that 700. It's been a pleasure to be involved in the beta. We did give a little bit of feedback regarding the 4K textures. But yeah, I'm also excited to show the Max, the 737 Max on stream. That will be very cool. It's not streamable yet, but so much ice you stalled. Oh, at 100. Ooh. We're going 132. I'm going to make a turn now, and we're going to go to our final, well, we're going to go to our next airport, and we're going to land, and that is at Norwich, EGSH. So I'll come down here, and I'm going to put in direct to. Actually, what I could do is I could clear this out. Let's try this. Let's go nearest airport. Oops. Nearest airport. Put the cursor in there. Rotate that down to EGSH. And then hit direct to. See how easy that is? And then we're going to put nav here. Actually, yeah, nav. Boop. There we go. All right, guys, we're going to Norwich. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Hulkmania, I prefer. Yeah, Flight Factor 320 at the moment, but I'm going to be honest with you. When I'm really enjoying the Tolus, and I can say that. By the way, we're turning early, Svero. From the, I'm not going all the way to the to that NDB. Yeah. Oops, this plane is not going correctly. Hold on. There we go. I'm like, when I'm gonna fly an Airbus, I have to sit there right now and think that, you know what, I want to fly the Tolus right now. But I think part of that is because it's new, right? But I think it's getting tight. There's pros and cons to both for sure. Yeah. Anyone else want to weigh in on that? It's fun. It's a fun debate. Isn't it nice that we have two options? All right, that might be someone. That looks like DJ Water. All right, we're gonna be. DJ Water must have booted up, hit it at a field. I don't think that's at Norwich itself, though, is it? Or is it? Maybe it is. Oh yeah, it is. Never mind. Okay. All right. Let's bring back the speed, and let's turn off the autopilot. We're 4 out, I think. Yeah, 4 out. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna put in some gear. Scotty's landing as well. Sparrow's over there. I'm gonna put in a notch of flaps. Well, it's modeled after an A321. Yeah, it's absolutely modeled after an A321. There's DJ. That's kind of on purpose. The 321 feel. Does that link work, Destrunio? All right, wind 0. Get your landing rates in now. There's Scotty. Pappies are happy. Gears down, another notch of flaps. I like how the plane kind of props up with the extra flaps. That's so real. Oh, yes. Are you talking about the novel? You're talking about the novel, Destrunio? Yeah. I think that's what you're talking about. Whoa. That was interesting. I wonder if I did a wingtip there. Whew. Do we have actual taxiways that are not ortho? It's okay. Just as long as we're out of the way. Who won that one? What was it? Was it one? I didn't see what flashed on the screen. Was it 190 something, or was it less? Here's P-Clax coming in. Chief Lynn won. Never mind. Who won? Bill 4LE won. Can I get a confirmation that Bill won? What was it? It was 199? Okay. Here's P-Clax. Dead stick. Bill 4LE. And 333 to Bill 4LE. Forelli. Ooh, nicely done, P-Clax. Putting her down. Oh, different elevation. Here comes Scotty. Scotty's diving in. Nice. It's your morning, yeah. Now you can bet it. You can bet it on the Chiefs. You can bet it on the Patriots. You can bet it on the Chargers, the Rams, the Cowboys. Who's playing the Cowboys? Yeah, you can bet on all of that in the on the Discord with your snacks. Right, it's the Rams versus Cowboys. Okay. Yeah, and there's a spread too on the. Go to the John Fly Discord and look for the fantasy sports bookie section. It's licensed in all virtual states. There's Hal 59 coming in as well. Oh, center line for the win for Scotty. Center line. Very nice. I will say that JoinFS models this part better than than FS Cloud, just because you're using your your actual AI models. If there's any justice in this world, Chiefs and Patriots both get knocked out this week. Let's see. I'm gonna pick my who I want. I'll tell you right now. Yeah, Discord to gamble. Yeah. Shh. By the way, for those that didn't know, we did get, and this is a repeat for some of you, but we did get Discord partnership. Super happy about the Discord partnership. We had to pass the metrics in order to get the Discord membership, and we did it. So super happy. Sphero, where are you? Are you coming in? Are you in a heli now? What are you coming in as? I can't tell. No? Oh, you're landing on a different runway? No. You're just buzzing by. Oh yeah, there you go. It looks like a different runway. Or are you just buzzing to fill? Oh, he's gonna buzz us. It's an air show, gentlemen. It's an air show. Woo! Nice. You're at stand 12. It must be a bug. Oh, okay, Hal. I thought you were. Yeah, it showed